a fan base that's not in a positive mood. One of the most obnoxious fan bases in the world. I know you got some close Dallas Cowboys fans. We all do in our family, and they are absolutely sick right now. Obviously, we all saw the mishap at the end of the game. Dak trying to actually tone through some videos in here. Dak trying to spike the ball, but it was an ugly game from the jump. But let's get to this. The play that led up to the spike. So we I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna ask you about this right after this because we practice these situations.
How many seconds? You remember how many seconds was left?
14. Rev, get your ass out the way. Get out the way.
Nah.
I'm back there. It wasn't there. I'm gonna back this shit up. Mm-hmm. Okay, that. The ref got okay. Ref kind of athletic, low key. But as we know, the ump always has to touch the ball
right
before the snap is in. But we go over the situation defensively and offensively damn near every week, man.
Yeah.
Who does that fall on right there, man? Is it Dak? Is it Mike McCarthy? Is it Kellen Moore for calling it? Like who is that on? Is it the ump?
It's on head coach first, OC second, Dak third.
Okay, I'm with you there. I'm with you. I go OC first, probably.
I would say head coach because that's what the head coach is there for. You're there to manage the game, right? So regardless of what your OC and your DC, obviously you can give them the leeway to call their game, but you got that headset on as well, and you hear what plays are going in. And as a head coach, you have to be tuned in on situational football. And as this year has gone, we've seen Mike McCarthy is not a great coach when it comes to situational football.
It's been a story all year.
So me as a head coach, when I hear quarterback sneak in my headset, what the hell are you doing? Like it's 14 seconds left. And as we know, it's
QB draw.
As we know, we sitting in the rooms and coaches, they try to help players understand, like, okay, this is why we do this in certain situations. And we know 13 to 14 seconds left and defensive state of mind. If the offense runs a play and tackle and bounce for the defense, we feel as though the game is over.
Yep.
Now, outside of 14 seconds, you might be able to run a play in bounds, get to the ball and spike it, and you'll have some time left or whatever the case may be. But in the defensive mind, as you see with the San Francisco 49ers, they was in a position called what we would call sideline. Protect the sideline.
Was that picket fence? Nah, sideline.
Sideline, protect the sideline. Make sure we get them tackled in bounds. If we get them tackled in bounds, the game is over. So I put that on the head coach, OC, for even thinking of calling that play. And then Dak, you got to have some type of, wherewithal. Be like, hey, coach, I don't think that's a good call right now. In this situation.
I mean, it was. I feel like it was too. And offensively, you're either gonna take the shot, I think they were on the 40-something yard line. You're gonna take the Hail Mary shot, a couple of them, 14 seconds left, or you do like the layers to the outside, right? Like the outside flood. You got a running back, you got a tight end, maybe a couple of receivers, but everybody's running an out-breaking route because you got to get out of bounds. And like you said, if you look at the alignment of the Cowboys as defenders, we're just protecting the sidelines because we know that's what they want. So I guess Dallas tried to out-trick them, and say, hey, we just go run this draw. We're going to get up the field. We're going to spike it, and then we're going to have one shot from the 20-something yard line as opposed to these Hail Marys. So that was the idea in theory. But once again, we know as defenders the kind of time cut off there. It's about 16, 18 seconds. So they should damn sure know on the offensive side of the ball. And this wasn't the first mess up even with clock management in this game. After they ran the fake punt and got it, converted the fake punt. And then you keep the damn punt team on the field while the San Francisco 49ers have their defense out there, like thinking like you're going to catch them with their pants down. You end up subbing your offense in late, getting to delay a game. So, it squarely falls on Mike McCarthy, and it's kind of similar to the conversation we had about the Colts and with Chris Ballard and Irsay, giving Frank Wright, all the tools. You got 7 Pro Bowlers, but the product on the field, you go out and lose to the Raiders, then lose to the Jaguars. That didn't show that. This is a super talented team from the Cowboys on both sides of the ball. And I mean, to go 1 and done in the playoffs, that's got to fall squarely on Mike McCarthy, man. This is back-to-back years. Obviously, you lost Dak last year, but they severely underachieved, in my opinion. Some of it falls on Dak as well. He hasn't played great against good teams. He stunk it up yesterday. And then back at the team, though, 14 penalties, a lot of them pre-snap. You led the league in penalties for back-to-back years now. I know Jerry Jones is going to be hot, man.